Well, good morning and welcome to our living room in Bromley on what is St. David's Day, the 1st of March already. Now, unless you're English, this last weekend was a time of celebration in Wales. Wales won the Triple Crown. And our friends on Facebook have been busy posting pictures of Welsh dragons, daffodils, leeks, everything Welsh. In Wales, March the 1st is celebrated with great gusto of St. David. It's a national day. Young children, as you can see from our cover photograph, will be going to school, if they're allowed to this year, wearing Welsh costume. Little girls wearing black skirts and bonnets, little white aprons, and woolen shawls made out of red flannel and tied with either a daffodil or a leek. And little boys will go to school dressed in either as a rugby player, a miner, or an old farmer. And in schools, they will be having what is known as an Eisteddfod. It's a cultural competition where children are encouraged to compete in drawing, art, music, singing, dancing, drama, poetry. And later on in the year, there is the National Eisteddfod, which is a big celebration of Welsh culture and art. Unlike many of the Celtic saints, there's not a huge amount known about St. David. He is reputed to have been born during a thunderstorm in a cave near what is now the chapel of St. Non in Pembrokeshire. St. Non was his mother. He planted a large number of churches, was a bishop, and also planted several monasteries. He urged his fellow monks to be living lives of hard work and prayer, and to eat frugally. It is said he only ate leeks and oats and water. I'm sure he might have eaten a few other things, but the diet was very sparse. But what he is really noted for are his final words in his final sermon, where he said, "Do the little things you have heard and seen me do." Now, one of our favourite novels is a Brother Cadfael novel called A Morbid Taste of Bones. And in it, the monks of Shrewsbury are travelling to a small Welsh village to acquire the bones of a saint, St. Winifred. And they go with great pomp, and they're rather perturbed that in this small village, the villagers know where the saint is buried, but they don't really, there's no great monuments or anything. They just know. And they say, well, we know, we care. It's the little things. And perhaps it's fitting that David's most famous and greatest sermon is just a simple phrase calling us to live simple lives, doing the little things. We might not think that what we do is going to make a huge difference. And we know there's so much trouble, and we think, well, what can we do? But as one of our friends in Wales said, it takes a lot of drops of water to fill a bucket. Every little thing we do is just another little drop in the bucket. So be blessed, and in the words of St. David, be joyful, keep the faith, and do the little things. Happy St. David's Day. See you tomorrow. Bye.